The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bardakci. Çalhanoğlu. Bardakci, long ball upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Clipped into space. Çalhanoğlu can get it clear. That's a throw. Some good work on the right flank here. Volpato. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Yüksek. Demiral forwards and with intent. Bardakci. Suta. Burgess. Suta. Suta, that's a sharp pass. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Aktürkoğlu. Yildiz spread out to the left. That's a nicely weighted pass. Corner given. That's really well cleared. And it's Arda Güler. Yüksek. Muldur. Çalhanoğlu. Played out wide. Çalhanoğlu. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Yildiz does really well to win the ball there. Güler. Yüksek. And here's Güler. That is good strength. Out to the left it goes. Çalhanoğlu. Gets a cross in. Kajolu. And claimed it back swiftly. Kajolu with the delivery. Turns and goes back. And he thumps it clear. Burgess. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Kajolu. Muldur. Demiral. Badaksi. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. Kajolu, gently done. Burgess. Lofted upfield. Kajolu. Çalhanoğlu. Badaksi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Suta. Moved on forwards. Lecky. That has found him in acres of space. Tries to get it clear.
Turkey really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
And it's played forward. Yilmaz. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Aktokolu. Now it's Yilmaz. Yilmaz tries to dink it through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Australia are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Irankunda opts to play it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Volpato! Volpato! He's delivered all right!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Australia gain their reward with an early goal. Demiral. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Australia making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Moved on forwards. Demiral forwards and with intent. Australia out in front with an early advantage. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Suter chooses to go cross-field. Lecky shifted upfield. Bardakci with the clearance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yuksek. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Çalhanoğlu. Cleared away. Volpato. Great defending, strong and determined. Goulet did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Turkey going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Goulet chasing after it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Kadiolu. Over to the left. Kadiolu chooses to go back. He has a look up. Great chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, this time surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Çalhanoğlu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Clears it away. Arthur goes for a shot! Erankunda. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yildiz. Bardakci. Yildiz. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Very nicely done. This might spell danger. Chance! And the ball's coming. Oh, they could be caught out here. Volpato. And he'll shoot here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's managed to gift it back. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Picks it up out wide. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. Shalhanoglu. Bardakci.
Australia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Volpato. Irankunda. Get a throw in. Clearly not happy with that. Shakir sends that a long way. And it's Arda Güler. Güler. Kajolu. That's tidy. Irankunda. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yildiz. That's been drilled forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kajolu. Yüksek. Shalhanoglu, aim forwards. Irankunda. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Turkey have got it back and they'll have another go.
Turkoglu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Volpato. Kajolu. Yüksek shifted upfield. Nice physical challenge. And it's Kadiolu. And here's Güler. Güler laid out to the left flank. Volpato. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kajolu. Can he get onto this? Irankunda. Irankunda. He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. He whips it across. Lecky. Muldur. Yilmaz. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Moved on forwards. Suter is there, and he can get that clear. Lecky. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Demiral. Yüksek. Volpato. Lecky. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Suter. Bardakci. Goulet. Muldur. Muldur shifted upfield. Volpato. Volpato. Muldur getting this one clear. And that has been cleared. Have it back and can go again. Real chance! Kajolu. Yildiz. Only partially clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Erankunda. Aim forwards. Bardakci. Australia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Burgess. Moved on forwards. Goulet. Ambitious ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Muldur. Now it's Yilmaz. Hangs in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Muldur. Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yilmaz. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Aktokolu. Tries a measured ball. Yilmaz. Erankunda. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yildiz. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Aktokolu. Caresses it through. Now it's Yilmaz. Yilmaz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. outmanoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Kajolu. Tries a deft little ball. Clears it away. That has been knocked clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Lecky. Volpato. Oh, good spread. Irankunda elects to cross. That is lovely. Played into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for goal. Muldur is there, and he can get that clear. Lecky. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Demiral. Yüksek. Suta. Gula wins the duel this time. Aktokolu spread out to the left. He has found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Kajolu. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Kadiolu. Irankunda. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Australia have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Australia carrying a one-goal lead. Yildiz. And the shot! And that has been cleared. Çalhanoğlu. Kajolu. Çalhanoğlu. Güler. Yildiz providing an outlet on that flank. Erankunda. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. Bardakci aim forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Güler. Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek. Yilmaz. Showing good feet. Yüksek. Out towards the flank. Güler. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Kadiolu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Güler. Kajolu. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Kajolu. Kajolu goes forward. Erankunda. Burgess. That's really well manoeuvred. Demiral cuts it out. Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek. Aim forwards. Time and again they are repelled. Suta. Erankunda. And it's played forward. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lecky. Oh, nice touch. Cleared away. Lecky. Cross goes in there. Demiral tries to clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. Aim forwards. Demiral, gently done. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Kajolu. That's really well manoeuvred. Erankunda. That's a nicely shaped ball. Yuksek. Australia are still that goal to the good. Aktokolu, now he's off and running. Goulet. Chalhanoglu. Pinged towards the front line. Gets good distance on it. And they've got a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lecky. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Yuksek.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lecky. That's a lovely, neat pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shakir. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Badaksi. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu. Yildiz. Nice control. A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Driven forward. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Muldur. Yilmaz. Moved on forwards. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Chalhanoglu! That has been knocked clear. Muldur. Great work on the overlap. Kadiolu. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Muldur. Goulet knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. Kadiolu. Oh, it's played into the area.
Turkey really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lecky. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yildiz. Kajiolu forwards and with intent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Lecky. Oh, such a clever touch. Muldur. Badaxi. Çalhanoğlu. Moved on forwards. Irankunda. Driving on and making good progress. Lecky. Irankunda, and it's played forward. Demiral gets across to intercept that. Kajiolu. Aim forwards. Out towards the flank. Yildiz. Can he deliver? And he's heaved it away. Turkey have reclaimed it. Demiral. Güler. Yildiz. And here's Aktokolu. Yildiz. Out to the left it goes. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Lecky. Muldur. Yilmaz. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. And it's Kajiolu. Oh, that's neat. Over to the left. And here's Yildiz. Kajiolu. Yildiz. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Irankunda. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Too much distance on that. Kajolu. Yildiz. Kajolu shifted upfield. Suta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kajolu. Shalhanolu. Lecky. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Aktokolu. Shalhanolu. Kajolu. Yildiz looking to run onto it. Kajolu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Shalhanolu. Muldur. Yilmaz. Yüksek. Güler. Yildiz!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Arda Güler. Pulls out once more. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Suta. Half an hour gone in the second half. Quality ball. It's just beyond his reach. Bardakci, gently done. Shalhanolu. Yüksek. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Australia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well timed, excellent interception. Suta. Ball is over the line. Irankunda. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's going to go a long way. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Australia presented with a golden opportunity here. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
And it's Arda Güler. Güler played out to the left flank. Kadiolu gets into some space. Kadiolu tries to get it clear. Lovely, now Güler! And that could have brought them level.
Güler really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Volpato. And it's played forward. Güler. That has been cut short. Suter. Güler. Yüksek.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lecky shifted upfield. Yilmaz. Muldu. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Yilmaz. Out for a throw. Oh, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Yilmaz with the cross. Suter with the clearance. So who's he picking out? Aydin. Can he finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Çalhanoğlu goes short. Kadiolu. Now it's and the shot! And That could come back to haunt them. Burgess. Aim forwards. Lecky. Up towards the front line. Bardakci cuts out the pass. Yilmaz. Just 5 minutes left. Australia are minutes away from a notable win. Yuksek. And here's Aktakolu. Yilmaz. It is now or never. Time is against them. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got away. Yilmaz! He's got away with one there. Turkey making another change here. Australia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Goulet. Aydin.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Bardakci. Muldur. Demiral. Kadiolu. Aydin looking to get on the end of this. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. They need to get it in quick. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Yuksek. Final seconds, this has to be it.
Turkey really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Suter. Suter, a good-looking ball. Yuksek. Lecky. Suter. Aydin. Çalhanoğlu.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two minutes to be added on. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Akun. Oh, he's found him in space. Referee has just said play on. Erankunda. And there's green grass ahead of him. Proves too strong. Played with finesse. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Turkey making consecutive changes here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still...
It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Turkey, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Yüksek. Akgun. Muldur. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Burgess. Suter. And it's played forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Australia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Australia definitely were the only ones that provided